everyone. My name is Andrew Bant. I'm a Senior Sales Specialist in EMC's All-Flash division. And I welcome you this morning to the English countryside. So I'm just in the process of my trail run, and I was thinking actually that performance, agility and flexibility are all parts of making me successful on my run this morning. And absolutely those are main tenets of the discussion that we're having with our customers. So as part of our hashtag Modern Data Center series, I just wanted to take a few minutes to talk about what EMC is doing to accelerate that value our customers are seeing from our technology. So this is all about modernising, automating and transforming the customer's data center. And why do they need to do that? Because the digitisation that's going on in the world, the Internet of Things, the demands that are placed on IT and the data center are becoming ever more challenging. And of course, a different approach needs to be taken. You can't keep doing things in a traditional way. So our view is that there are four main elements to the data center now. All flash, the all flash story, which I'll describe shortly. Software defined, scale out, and cloud enabled. So our all flash story. So there's an inflection point happening this year, 2016, that makes the commercial element of adopting an all flash portfolio into the data center ever more compelling. So much so that EMC has defined 2016 as year of the flash. And my challenge now to our customers is ask yourself in discussion with the EMC, why can't I go all flash? And let us help you in that conversation. But in terms of our success with the all flash story, we released a product to the marketplace a couple of years ago, Extreme IO, and in 2 years, we've accelerated ourselves to the market position that's basically three times that of our nearest competitors. And the reason for that isn't because this isn't just about putting flash drives into an array. This is about making sure that all of the data services that you, our customers, require are built into it, to make sure that the environment is robust, to make sure that the TCO model works, but also to make sure that it can scale out with your requirements. Scale out is important. So what EMC has done is we've not just got one flash product. We've embraced the flash proposition across the portfolio of our products. So it now goes from a very high-end capability in terms of performance through to bulletproof, highly scalable environments that can be 4 petabytes on current disk capacity in size, but also can provide that bulletproof reliability in terms of replication and multi-active active data centers if you require that level of capability. Software defined is incredibly important because software defined reduces the operational overhead in association with deploying an infrastructure like this. More than 90% reduction in terms of overhead. So what we're seeing now is that we can put in the hands of the application owners the ability to control multiple copies, for instance, to be able to control replication. For the data center storage administration person, this is now a single click. For the person who's going to put the environment into the rack, it's push and click. It's a very easy environment to adopt. This is not about reinventing the wheel. This is about providing an environment that is modern, much the same as what we used to in terms of our own personal lives when we use our mobile devices for data access. So then, in terms of scale out, scale out is very important. And as I mentioned before, our ability to be able to scale these environments to multiple petabytes at a predictable level of performance allows you to forget just providing a unique set of performance just to one application set. This enables you now to do massive consolidation, which of course is where you're going to get significant value from in the data center. And of course, I mentioned cloud enablement. So we overextend our products to make sure that they are cloud enabled, to make sure you then have a choice to then move that information, within the data center into a private cloud environment, to an external service provider as a public cloud, or indeed a combination of both, hybrid cloud. So what are we seeing? And of course, I suppose the last point I wanted to mention as well is, to then wrap that up with a trust model, with our encryption capabilities, and of course, with RSA, to be able to provide you that security blanket around that information that it's in a protected environment. So what value are customers seeing from this? Well, data reduction technologies, significantly reduce the amount of capacity required, deduplication and compression. In copy data management, reduces the footprint of and time taken to provide multiple copies of your production environment to other areas for test and dev, for data analytics. Zero footprint in a lot of cases. Application integration, moving the control to the people who are using it, the application owners. Reduced footprint, over 70% in terms of a reduction in footprint in the data center. So what does that achieve? Well, first of all, it's environmental efficiency, but power, cooling, rack space. So consolidation, not only in terms of data footprint, but physical consolidation as well. In some cases, 11 racks down to a single rack, but providing over twice the performance that they would have seen from those 11 racks. So significant. But more importantly as well, this allows us to leverage a TCO model that now extends itself from a traditional 3-year model out to 7 years, and we have guarantees in terms of our expect more, in terms of our all-flash portfolio to realise that. So, my ask of you, our customers, is we've got a capability called Flash Assessment, whereby we'll come into your organisation, we will discuss your requirements as part of the Why Not Flash, and understand the performance requirements, understand the cost models, understand the data center requirements, understand what the business owners want to do from this, and put that into a portfolio that then will provide you with a strong TCO case that makes sense to move to the all-flash data center. But not only do we do that, that once you deploy that EMC technology in that space, we will revisit that after 3 months. It's called validate the value. And so we don't just give you a report now and say, yeah, you're going to get all this and then run away. What we will do is we will revisit that environment in 3 months' time and show you that value has been achieved. And in 90% or more of cases, that value is over exceeded in terms of the capability that we can provide. So my ask to you is, come to us, speak to myself or my colleagues within EMC, and let's start discussing modernisation, automation and transformation of your environment, so you can, like some of our other customers, receive significant value from deploying that architecture in their data center. So my name is Andrew Bant, and this is part of the #Modern Data Center series. Thank you for your time.